Alright guys, this is going to be part 2 of one of my best trading weeks of my career. I'm going to be showing you the other half of this week's highlights. So part 1, I was showing you guys, the watt trade. That was a little bit of a longer stream. This one, I'm going to be showing you my live trade on SAEX, my pre-market trade on CPAH, and my pre-market trade on MDGS. And I am very sorry, the SAEX live stream, I forgot to have the SAEX level 2 in it, so do apologize about that, but everything was in real time. I was calling out my entries, my exits on SAEX. So hope you guys enjoyed, and let's roll a tape on PEC. So we'll keep this one on watch into the open. I honestly think a lot of newsletter targets going to be here today. We'll go over next. We'll go over SAEX. I think that one's going to be a newsletter target. PEC, BOSC. These are all going to be newsletter targets. I think the newsletter is going to have a field day today. So just keep that in mind. When trading these out of the open. So I'm thinking SAEX. Let me start to go over SAEX. Thoughts on PEC though. Once again, lighter volume. I need to see a little bit more volume if I'm going to get involved with it. I'm always a little bit more cautious on these super thin ones, but volume stays, and we still have that underlying bid here. Possible trade on it. Possible trade. It's a low float, highly owned by insiders, former runner. So there's things to like about PEC, right? Things to like about PEC. Just I want to see how the price action is looking into the open. If it's going to be super spready and it just may not be a trade for me. It may not be a trade, and I don't like when these plays get super spready and just the volume is too thin on it. It's tough for me to trade, right? I can't get in size I want. You could have one freaking candle that just 50 cents down, it's halted. So there's certain plays I don't like, and there's certain floats that are just too low when you have a super low float combined with like a low average volume stock. It's just almost untradeable. But we'll see. We'll see how it looks into the open. SAEX. This is going to be my main watch today on SAEX. This is a toxic ticker favorite. I've shorted this thing, at least 5, 6, 7 times on it. You guys can see here 10 million shares traded here. Opened up at 430, hit a high of 447, and look at the low of day, 240. So faded $2 there, only spiked 15 cents into the open. This day here, 5 million shares. Look at that, spike 20 cents to the open. So these guys like to sell out of the gates. They like to sell out of the gates here on SAEX. I don't really care about these days. I care about when we're trading 10 million. Probably 10 million plus. 14 million. All right, so this one went a dollar rip, and it did close below the open, but this day didn't really have too much range on it, considering 14 million shares. 6 million, 12 million. All right, this day it did rally a little bit. It may have been the only day it went on that multi-day run. Now we're getting back last year, so 2 years ago. So all right, so you guys see past few days besides that one day, even when it traded high volume, it had a quick morning spike out of the open, and then it gave back. So game plan here, I'm thinking higher the better. I'm thinking newsletters are going to hit it out of the open, and if we get a stuff into the newsletters, I may look to put some on. Because history shows that this thing likes to do just a quick morning pop and then just fades all day. So I may look for that out of the open here on SAEX. Still being cautious, and I know it's a micro float, so I'd probably be putting on a little size and then adding if it confirms and I'm seeing the weakness. So that'll be the game plan here on SAEX. And then the last one we have is BOSC. Nothing really too much exciting going on here on BOSC. Looks like a quick pre-market pump coming back on down, but it's a micro float, so we'll keep on watch. If it offers a potential curl up on it on BOSC. Kind of the same thing with PEC, lighter volume, bigger spread, so it's more of a back burner on BOSC. And also worth noting, guys, on PEC, BOFC, SAEX, all these plays so far this morning, that there's no borrows left. There's no borrows left. I was able to capture some on SAEX, but they were gone super quick. So it's something to keep in mind when you're looking for a long, right? There may not be as many shorts to squeeze. You gotta factor that into our trading, right? We just saw, what was it, EDNT? You guys remember EDNT? That one, I took a loss on this one recently on the long side, right? And there was no borrow. So usually that happens. If who's there to squeeze, right? It's just a bunch of longs buying, and eventually demand's gonna peak and it's gonna come down. So just keep that in mind. All right, that's it for the watch and game plan. So it's never a fun thing on the long side or short side. Unless it's like a few days or a week, you'll make money in the short side, but you run the risk of it being halted for an extended period of time. All right, guys, market's about to open here, so I do want to keep my eyes on SAEX. We know this thing likes to, give back out of the open on SAEX, so I want to see if it offers a move here on some newsletters into a stuff, and they may be interested in joining. Oh, let me throw up the new scans. My bad, guys. Real quick. Hopefully I don't miss the open here. All right, guys, here we go. About to open up. Okay. Let's see here, SAEX. All right, so SAEX, guys, right into this pre-market high. Let's see. I'm keeping a close eye on it right here. All right, here, yeah, newsletter's hitting it right here now on just waiting for it. So let's see here in SAEX. Okay, I did get some there. Guys. SAEX. Oh, nice. Beauty SAEX. Very nice. Quick dump right there. Perfect SAEX. Very nice. Just as planned, right, guys? Waited for that newsletter to get in there. 340s. Got some there, 330s. That's some massive stuff right there. Longs are bagged. Well, let's see. Let's see if three starts to fail here. I may look to even add some more. So I want to see 3 continue to fail. All right, did add a little bit more SAEX. And we know, guys, we did our homework, right? We did our homework. It's still possible it could, curl up and trap, but we did our homework, guys. We looked at the days, it traded high volume, right? And, it's known to just do that quick little morning pop and then give back throughout the rest of the day. So I came prepared here on SAEX. Still early, don't want to get ahead of myself, but history does show that this is what it likes to do here on SAEX. So I do want to see VWAP fail into any pops here. I did add a little bit more there, 296. So currently I'm around a 325, 326 here. Nice. Want to continue to see 3 stay heavy on SAEX. Should be game over. Yep. Oh, yeah. Come on, SAEX. Keep dying for us. Yeah, I'm in full size for this trade. I couldn't even get more borrows, so I'm in full size for the trade right now. So thanks, Chilla. Yeah, the trade's not over yet, but looking good so far. Per plan, staying heavy now on SAEX. And I really think we could, I think we could really see, low $2 if this continues to, stay heavy. Then you could see low $2 on it. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot about PEC. Oh, I didn't even have the SAEX tape on it. That's upsetting. I'll probably look to take half around maybe 250s, 260s just to lock in, and the rest I'll be looking for lower $2. All right, so SAEX I'll put on the top. We do have PEC on the bottom. All right, so we'll see what PEC does. PEC halted here on some volume. Come on, let's do it. SAEX. I've seen SAEX just absolutely, tank. Big candles down. Let's see SAEX. All right, what's PEC doing? PEC's still halted here. What time did we get halted here on PEC? Did we get halted out of the gates? Did I miss it? All right, we got halted at 9:30. All right, so it should open up in the next minute here. 9:10. 10-minute halt here. All right, here we go, PEC. Wow, big gap there. Big gap there. 770 there on PEC. Wow. Oh yeah, SAEX. Beauty. Beautiful. All right, just covered this. I think I filled. Did I fill? Yep, just filled some there, guys. Just filled some there on SAEX 265s. Had an order out. So I am out one half of the trade. And the rest, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient with the rest. I'll be looking for, lower $2 on it. Really great back-to-back days for me. Yeah, worked out beautifully there on SAEX. Just locked in a half, and we'll see if these next shares could get hit and cover. All right. Anyone take SAEX, or anyone else take that short with me? Uncle G, Preston, any of you guys? No shares for you. I did see a lot of people didn't have shares on it. They were gone pretty quick. I got them early. Once it opened up and I saw SAEX gapped up, I was like, yep, SAEX pays well. So I grabbed those bars. No trade for you. Chill out. Yeah, I'm looking on the long side right now. I'm looking a little weaker as far as any potential longs. Peck, just a crazy one, right? I mean, unless you were in off the PR or you got in here anticipating it, it was a little bit tougher, right? I mean, 2 halts, gapped up huge now. ATIF, nothing there. SONM halted here, but lighter volume. BUSC, is this doing anything? No. Yeah, looking a little slower on the long side of things. Peck, the hot play of the morning, but it's just a little crazy for most of us. Strider, 316 out of 266. Nice. We covered like the same area on. You still have 500, looking for 256 on those. Nice. Yeah, I'll be looking around, 230s, 220s on the rest of mine. I think we could potentially get there. I do, but obviously be smart. Yeah, I locked in a good amount, so definitely be smart. You don't want to get too greedy. I still hold the locates. I did take a good amount. All right, guys. SAEX looking to make a new low here. And there we go, guys. There's 260s. I'm going to have to give a clap for this one on SAEX. Beauty. There's 250s. Very nice. There's your target right there, Strider. There's 255, 256. Like I said, I'll be looking for, 230s, 220s on it on SAEX. I'm going to be patient. I know this thing, has a big history of fading, so I don't want to be there too early. Oh, we'll see if you're right, Strider. We'll see if that's the top there at 9:30. We'll see. And now I'm definitely going to have some baggage from the newsletter right there. SAEX, it's lovely, right? When the toxic tickers behave toxic, right? Good job so far there on SAEX. So we had a few toxic tickers that weren't behaving that toxic. We had the CEI, the DPW. They were trapping a little bit before they died. See if we're going to get this 230 mark. Let's see. Looking like we may crack the lows here. Let's see. There we go. There's 230s. Nice. I'm going to look to cover some more here at 239. So I have, 25% left over. So I'm out. I'm out a good amount. I'm pretty much all out. I have 25% left. Hey, thank you, Shai. I appreciate that, man. Means a lot. Looks like it was just maybe me and you, Strider. I don't know if anyone else took the short on SAEX or just keeping quiet. King Nelson, no bars on TZ. SAEX failing there at 250. Nice. Nice fail right there on SAEX. It could kill it. We'll see. We need to see 250s now reject and stay heavy. And hope everyone understood the SAEX trade today, right? I had a game plan. Did exactly what I wanted to do. Newsletter stuffed it. Started in some there. Added as $3 failed. And was patient with the covers. So hope you guys, everyone understood that on SAEX. I consider this, A+ setup on SAEX. And then yesterday on Watt was an A+ setup too. This live stream, guys. I'm out. All right. Good morning, everyone. What is up? Another crazy morning so far. CPAH going nuts this morning. Up 89%. Does feel like a lot more than that, though, right? Is it just me, or it does feel like CPAH is up a little bit more than that? But anyways, regardless, we had another great trade over in the Discord. Let me pull over my chart and show you guys, where I got in CPAH and, where I look to add on it. So just these are some of the tweets I just put out on Twitter. I could pull it up on Discord, but it's just, I have it up right here. So, saying at 816, 310, use this as your guide. If you want to look for a little bit of an early starter, and then look to possibly, add along the way, as your, thesis confirms. And, once you get over that 360 mark, I was adding, and then these are just some of the conversations we were having. In Discord, someone asked, can I explain my entry? And, saying at the time, 375, I know some people, were looking for that 350 area. For me, I was thinking more, 310-ish, that was that level I wanted to risk off. I wanted to, risk off of. Yeah, I did run the risk of missing it, but, I really wanted that better entry, in my opinion, on it. Was thinking about it. I was at 340, 350. I was thinking maybe just pulling a little here and then cutting it and then, retrying again. But ultimately, I was patient, waited for, a flush, scaled in, upper 320s, with, about a 19, 18 cent risk off of 310. And, I sized in about half. So I was risking, I think it was about, $800 and $900 on the trade. And then, I started adding over 350, adding over 360, and then was selling, 390s, $4 on it on CPA. So it was a beautiful trade overall. Been absolutely crushing it this week. Definitely one of my better weeks I've ever had in my trading. Here's my chart. And you guys can see, scaling into the flush, playing that 310 line, never cracked. And they made it look weak, right? They made it look weak. They stuffed it a few times. Volume was decreasing. And then, once I saw it broke over view up on high volume, that to me, that was, that confirmation right there that, all right, they're going to trap here. And, they squeezed it on up there on CPAH. So, really nice execution there. Good trade in my books here was an early bird long setup. Right? Early bird long setup for those who watched the video on the early bird long. How does this look? Oh, okay. Yeah, for those who watched the early bird long video, this is that setup, right? What do we have? We have a 3 million float stock, highly owned by insider. It's a former runner. You guys look, it's gone on some rips in the past, right? 42 million shares traded, went from $1 to $4. So it's a former runner, right, guys? Yes, it has had some days where it faded, right? 19 million this day, it faded. We're just going back in the past, right? It's got on rips. It's not a stranger to going on squeezes, right? That's why I like to look for in these plays, right? Even here, even 312 to almost $5. That's a good day, right? A day here, 6 million shares. So that's what I care, right? It's a former runner. It's no stranger to squeezes. That's what I like to look for. In past history, right? And shorts were a little aggressive on early on. No, had an ATM. The news wasn't anything special. So I think shorts got too aggressive too early on. And, we had a nice squeezer, right? Volume was clearly here. We go over volume criteria. There's 1 minute bars where, trading well or trading high. So to me, this was, that signal to, avoid a short, right? It's a low flow, former runner, volume's here. Not an A+ short, right? At least in my books, something, better was like that AVCO that one day, right? AVCO was like a 10, 15 million float stock. That one had a fat ATM and, that one had a stuff move and it stayed really heavy, right? That's something, a little bit more suitable on the short side, right? I mean, this is, to me, it's not an A+ setup on the short side. Even if we have, this looking left, right? I mean, we have a lot of things that trump that. So yeah, that was really the trade on CPAH. We'll see, what happens at the open. We'll see if, flushes even more, retraps, and we'll see what happens there. Hey guys, sorry about the little bit of a delay today. I was receiving an important phone call, so we're just taking that call real quick. But I'm back, and we have some time here. Okay, I thought it was later than it was. All right, it's 9:17. Not too much going on this morning, everyone. I did have a trade in the pre-market over on MDGS, so I did make some money on that. I'll go over that trade in just a second, and me too, Sterling. I'm really glad to hear that she's doing better, and I've been keeping her in my praise, and hope everyone here does as well. All right, let me pull over this chart here on MDGS. Show you guys, how I played this one. Pretty similar setup to yesterday. The only really difference was that MDGS didn't have any borrows, right? So there wasn't many shorts to squeeze. Whereas CPAH yesterday, there were some borrows going around. I know Centerpoint had some borrows early on that one, so we were able to squeeze out some shorts. MDGS, I think they were trying here, but they just couldn't, right? There was just no one really squeezed. So here's a chart on it here on MDGS. So I pretty much traded it the same exact way I did yesterday, right? Waited for a flush. I put out in Discord, I like 220 as my guide. So got in there, upper 230s, 240, and was risking that 220 line. And then goal was to add, and we start to break over VWAP and start to trap. So scaling some more, adding the full size, and then was taking on the pops here. Just saw it was it was just staying too weak, right? Just I saw there wasn't many shorts to really squeeze, so I was taking their 290s and I saw it failed, and didn't really get that follow through. So I'm like, yeah, this is probably gonna break down, and that was me just kind of realizing that it's probably done here. So I just took it off, and then I took the rest off on MDGS. Still made some profit on it. Was able to add to get good size, and I still had a relatively low average. So was able to capture like it was like a 2R, a little less than a 2R, but I think I played it well considering that I kind of realized that it's probably gonna have some follow through if it doesn't squeeze here, and just took the rest off on MDGS. Like I said, criteria on it was good. It was same pretty similar criteria to to what's it called on CPAH. So, you know, it's pulling the trigger once again on MDGS. Awesome week. One of my best weeks of all time of my trading career. You know, one trade today, MDGS pre-market. You know, had to trade on it then. Into the open, wasn't, you know, super convinced. Coming down right now too. Just, you know, lack of shorts. Think there are the squeeze out. MESO also fading right now. So fading, ending it now. Both plays are fading. So that being said, end the stream right here. Everyone, you know, stay safe. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you guys all first thing Monday morning. I'm out. Peace.